Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. As you can see, I am sitting down once again. So, coming at you with mental health part 2. Main reason that I want to do this, two main reasons. First main reason, I've had a lot of people reach out with different resources. I want to make them available. I'm going to put them in the description below. Specifically, if you want to work with my therapist, the person who helped me through my kind of like deepest valley to this point, which is kind of a scary thing to say. Yeah, you can, she actually does virtual therapy. So you can set up a time, get in touch with her. She's really awesome. I freaking love her and her family. And yeah, I'm pretty confident in saying that, like, I wouldn't be here without her. And I actually mean that probably in the scary way of, like, I wouldn't physically be here with a beating heart without her. So, okay. And then, the second reason that I wanted to talk about is, I just want to make sure, and I just want to share, and be vulnerable and open up a little bit more with you guys. But I just want it to be known from the last video, like, I haven't actually watched it. I was there. I know all the things. But I just want to make sure that it's very clear and very known that just because I went to therapy and just because I made it through that valley, that doesn't mean that my life is all sunshine, rainbows, and gummy bears now. Every day is still a struggle. Every day is still its own little therapy session, its own little challenge. And yeah, and with that, I kind of want to get into opening up a little bit more about my childhood, about things that I still struggle with, things that I'm currently struggling with. Just to be upfront and honest with you guys, and let you know that just because I made it through a phase of my life where I was suicidal, that doesn't mean that everything is sunshine and rainbows. And, you know, I've already said that. So diving into things that I currently daily struggle with, love and acceptance. So, okay, how do I put this? Okay, so a lot, okay, so this is something just in general that you guys probably may know, may not know, but the things that you struggle with now, the things that are your mental health issues now, come from your childhood and either traumas or perceived traumas that you've had. So me going back to my childhood, one, I do not remember a lot of my childhood because a lot of my childhood, my parents were fighting and they ended up, you know, getting divorced. And there's a lot of things that I'm pretty sure that subconsciously I choose not to remember. So I don't have a very good memory of my childhood, but there are things I remember and things that kind of where they stemmed from. So love and acceptance, starting in childhood. Yeah, where that stems from is my relationship with my father. So I'm going to dive into this, and it's going to be my side of things. And I just want to say, Dad, if you're watching this, please don't take this personally. Please don't take this as an attack. This is just how I perceived things as a child and how it shaped me and how I've grown up. You know, I love you, and please don't use what I'm about to say to hurt you, to be hurt. So as I grew up as a child, I cannot remember a time that my dad told me that he was proud of me. At least until a couple of years ago. that was, and obviously as a kid you don't realize the importance of that, and feeling, loved and accepted, and that your parents are proud of you and who you're becoming and what you're doing in life, until you grow up as an adult, and it makes your life harder because you struggle feeling loved and accepted, and you feel that you're not lovable, that there's something wrong and rotten inside of you that makes it so that others can't accept you and can't love you. So fast forward to coming home from my mission. So I served an LDS mission. May or may not know that, but coming home from my mission, next step in life, relationships, trying to find your forever person. So I'm about to turn 28 and I'm still single, so I have not found my forever person, guys. Yeah, and it's not for lack of trying. It's not for lack of putting myself out there. I put myself out there so many times, guys. Like, man, I'll be the first to admit it. I'm a hopeless romantic. I believe the Disney lies about how love and relationships are supposed to go. Doesn't go that way. But, a big part of why I believe, at least, that I haven't been successful, and that is it stems back to that whole love and acceptance thing, is that it's hard because no matter how much I try, I still struggle with loving and accepting myself. And there's always that little voice inside my head that just whispers at the most inopportune moments, you're not worthy of love. There's something wrong inside of you, something dark and gross, and that's why no one will ever love you. That's why you'll be alone the rest of your life. I mean, obviously, I can tell myself that's not true. You can tell me that's not true. You can tell me how amazing I am. But there's something inside of me that I have to conquer and that I have to take care of. And that's something that I struggle with. Maybe you struggle with that too. I'm sure we all have some voice, some thought, something inside of us that's just a freaking negative dick and just tells us that we suck. So anyways, love and acceptance, hopeless romantic, dating sucks dicks, guys. So yeah, so what I currently struggle with in my current daily mental health struggles all stem from relationships, wanting to be loved, wanting to find love, and honestly, wanting to just be able to recognize love. I didn't grow up in a very loving household. My parents got divorced. Praise the Lord. I look back and, as a kid, you never want your parents to get divorced. You never want your parents to split up. You want your parents to love each other. But in all reality, it's probably best. It is best that they split up. They're happier apart. But yeah, I don't know how to recognize love, honestly. I didn't grow up in a loving household. I've tried to find other figures, father figures, family figures, to try and find it, recognize it, learn what it looks like, learn how it acts, and I can see it in other people, but I can't seem to find it for myself and within myself. So personally, I think that's the root of my current mental health problems, because my current mental health problems all stem from relationships and failed relationships, attempts at love, and just getting my heart trampled on, chewed up, spit out, destroyed. Like, yeah, I mean, dude, how do I put it? There's songs that I can't listen to because I've associated them with somebody, and when I hear them now, it just makes me feel so horrible and sad because, you know, I put myself out there, I let myself get feelings, I love them for what I thought they were, and then my heart got ripped out. And then I got broken. And it's hard because I feel like I've come so far. You know, I've started to learn how to love myself. I've started to do what makes me happy. You know, starting the whole company, pursuing what I want to, becoming an entrepreneur, not feeling trapped in school and college and all of that. And I feel like I've gone so far, yet this one thing eludes me. And it's just hard because I can never figure out, is it them and their mental health issues? Is it me? And then whenever I think, is it me? That stupid voice comes out and says, yeah, it's you. You're rotten inside. There's something evil inside of you. There's something gross. There's something nasty. You're not worthy of it. You're not worthy of love. So yeah. So anyways, guys, I still struggle day to day. And it's hard. Mental health is not some virus that you get it, your body learns how to fight it, and you're done. You're immune to it forever. Mental health is a chronic issue, and you need to constantly be working on yourself. You need to constantly be improving yourself, and constantly be vigilant to acknowledging and finding your issues and working on them. Yeah. And that being said, guys, I think I'm just gonna wrap this up here before I babble on too long. We're already at 13 minutes. But it's okay to struggle. It's okay to have issues. But I want to let you know that everybody has them. And we all need a lot of therapy. Yeah. So anyways, guys, mental health part 2. Just because I didn't kill myself doesn't mean that things are green and flowery. And just because you're going to make it through a dark time or the darkest time or anything close to what I went through or worse, even if you make it through, that doesn't mean that it just doesn't mean that it's over. It's a daily thing, guys. So take advantage of the tools that are made available to us. I'm going to list a bunch of them below. And once again, if you're contemplating about hurting yourself and ending it, please don't. There are people who love you and care about you, and the world will hurt because of your loss. Please stay with us. Okay, guys. I love you. Thank you for listening to me rant for a shit ton of minutes. And yeah, just know that I love you guys, and I hope that you're good. I hope that you're well. If not, please use the resources below and get well. Peace out. Bye.